Okay, so it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. My dad was supposed to get on a plane a couple hours ago, um, but about 5 or 6 hours ago, I got a call from the people that are supposed to get him on the plane in Portland that his flight had been canceled. And so I spent the last, I guess, like 5 or 6 hours on the phone with a couple different airlines because we booked with Miles on Alaska, but he's mostly flying on British Airways. So I had to talk with both of them. One of them wanted me to pay like another, I think it was $11,000 to get the flight the next day, even though it was them that canceled the original flight. We finally got it all settled. He's flying tomorrow. I got him out the next day, which is what everybody needed to happen. I was able to change my flights because I'm flying up to London, where he's got a 4-hour layover. I'm going to go up there and be able to meet him when he gets off the plane or when he gets through customs. And then we're flying back on that last leg together if he's in shape to do it. I also was able to book a hotel. I guess in London, there's a hotel in the Terminal 3, right in the airport. So I booked a night in that hotel so that even during the layover, we can go and lay down for even an hour or two if need be. Or if he's just not up to it, we just spend the night. So this is the first update of the trip of getting him over here. I thought it would be me getting on a plane, but first it's me changing all the plane tickets because they canceled his flight last minute, a couple hours before he was supposed to take off. He was getting ready to check out of his retirement home. Luckily, we were able to get him another night in there, but dicey so far. Hopefully this next part goes okay. I think I'm probably definitely going to make a video on this because it looks like it's going to be a thing. I was originally thinking that, there's probably no point in making a video of me getting on a plane and meeting him and we hop on a plane and come back. Hopefully that's all the rest of this is. We'll see. So I'm walking through the airport. It is eerily quiet on a Tuesday morning. And I don't like stress, as most people I think are in the same boat. And this is it's nice that it's nice and calm here and quiet, as it is kind of de-stressing, because this is a just naturally stressful experience. Not knowing, it's just the unknown. It's just the not knowing what this is going to entail and what this is going to change in our lives. Right here we're coming up on the gate. They're actually, it looks like they're letting people on already, so I should probably let you go and deal with this. Okay, so yesterday I got to London as scheduled and went to meet my father when he was getting off of his plane. I'm sorry that there's a terrible echo. I am actually in the bathroom of the hotel here in London because we were unable to get on the flight yesterday. My dad had just a horrendous time on the long flight over the ocean. Paramedics met him at the gate, came into the plane to see him, and he was just exhausted and having a lot of trouble. So we got him cleaned up and we got into a hotel for the night here at London Airport. And it is the next day. I did not film anything yesterday because I was busy with a lot of other stuff. It's the next day, I guess it's Wednesday, and we are supposed to be hopping on our final plane this evening to finally get us to Geneva and get us back to my house. Once we get kind of a little bit more in sync, because he's still exhausted, we will kind of update you with how this is going. And I really haven't had time to think about what what the story is here, or what's interesting. So I'm just kind of filming my thoughts when I get a couple of seconds to think about it. I just got us all checked in for our flight tonight. We've been getting room service brought up to the room because I can't really get Dad down to the dining room. And right now we're just pushing through, basically chilling out in the hotel room and hoping we can get on this last plane this afternoon. It's only an hour and 40 minutes and get home. Here we are at the airport in London. We're doing pretty good. We're getting ready to, we're in the fancy lounge. I don't know if you can see the fancy lounge. And we're gonna hop on a plane to Geneva here pretty soon. So we'll see you pretty soon. It's been a couple of days now that we've been back. I guess we got in Wednesday night. It's Sunday. And I had a couple decent days. Papa's been tired, definitely. But we're doing pretty good. Accidents both nights, which I didn't think that was a daily occurrence before he came, but it seems like that's been something that's been going on now. So we're into diaper land, and then today he's had it's just been a bad day. It's been where he's really just kind of lost. He kind of is getting up from his chair and then going to sit in another chair 5 feet away and just kind of going back and forth, standing up, which is not easy for him. And spending a lot of energy to stand up and then not knowing why he's up or where he wants to go, and saying he just feels like he's not settled or where he needs to be. And so as ever, I looked at that on the internet to see what they say about that, and that's quite common, at least for dementia patients, which I guess is probably where we're going with this, with these kind of symptoms. Just more and more confused, and so this is kind of a rough day. I will come back at this because my instinct and hope is that this is all taking a toll, the move and just everything changing, and that we're gonna have some good days and some bad days, but that hopefully he will get settled and we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, today I just came out to walk the dog. It's a hunting day, so I'm looking good. And as you can probably tell, my head's just kind of turning about all this stuff, and I figured if I didn't get it down on tape, or if I didn't kind of talk about it, I wouldn't get to it. You know, I'd get on with all the other stuff going on. And I think this is some of the important stuff to kind of hear somebody else talk about. We got him over, but that's definitely just the beginning, and now it's the settling in and dealing with the good days and the bad, and then I'm just realizing a lot of the stuff that goes with it. I mean, I just got out of diapers with my 8-year-old a couple of years ago, obviously a couple, 5, something like that, but I'm back in for a little bit, and the ride is starting over. It's a different one, and I just wanted to get this down, and this will be part of the video. I don't know what part, but that's a wrap. Okay, the first couple of days have been hard, for a lot of different reasons. There's something I might have talked about this in one of the other little posts I've been doing when I get a second, is with all the changes that my dad's been through, he needs a lot of, he's just very, very unsettled, and that has made his loss of lucidity much, much worse, and then everything else goes with that. So we're changing diapers every day and just cleaning up everything, and what's really hard is that there's no communication. There's no way to know what's coming or talk about what we need to do, what's best. It's just all reaction. It's something happens and you just react and take care of that one, put out that fire, and then, you know, wait for the other one. And then the the constant stress and worry is, I guess I wasn't expecting, is when he moves, it's very hard, and pretty much afraid he's gonna fall all the time, or especially when they start to lose lucidity, you just don't know what they're gonna do. And it kind of really reminds me of the kind of the toll that having a young child, you know, a newborn or a toddler, takes. Is you've got all the work, but then you've also got like the constant worry, and so that makes the first couple days hard. And it's been about a week now, and you know, moments of some days are better, some days are better than others. Yesterday was a long, tough day, and so I'll keep making these because it helps me to kind of say this stuff out loud and get it off my chest. And I don't know if I'll string them together and make something out of them, but when I get a chance to see how these first couple weeks go, and if we can get to a place where all the fatigue and stress that he's had over these last couple months starts to wear off and he starts to settle in, I'll try and get an update on how that goes.